Welcome everyone in the comfort of your homes. As you know, we didn't get to meet face to face, but we've been working really hard to give you a very good conference experience. May I start by introducing the other chair, Professor Maria Borcsa from the University of Nordhausen, who enticed me to chair this conference way back in 2018 when I last attended the conference in Berlin. It is the tradition in the Qualitative Research Mental Health Conference that the previous chair would support the new chair in running the conference. And I have to say that Maria did that beautifully well. Given that we both have a systemic background, we thought we would welcome you by having a conversation with you together. So over to you, Maria.
Thank you, Angela. Well, a warm welcome also from my side, from Nordhausen, where I am at the moment, also to your places to all over the world. And I would like to start to show a little bit from the tradition of the QRMH conferences. And Maria will share some slides with you. What you can see here, these are the countries where QRMH took place. And these biennial conferences, they have grown from a modest beginning some 14 years ago, being organized by a network of researchers. And it is still a network of researchers and newcomers, and it is not an association. So this is something special. The first and the second qualitative research on mental health conferences were held 2006 and 2008 in Tampere in Finland. The third and the fourth followed 10 and 12 in Nottingham, United Kingdom, and the fifth and the sixth in 14 and 16 in Chania in Greece. And successive events have attracted steadily growing international interest, both by novices as well as by experienced researchers. Contributors have come from a diversity of backgrounds: health and social care professionals, social scientists and health policymakers, mental health service users, and others, creating a space for lively and enriching discussions. And I'm sure also this conference is going to happen like this. This time, which is the next slide, we have those countries participating. Yes, maybe you can switch to the next one.
Yes, I'm trying.
Yes, no problem. So here you can see we have 26 participating countries in this online conference, and starting from Belgium to Poland and all in between other countries. So we will, I'm sure we will have also this time a very interesting and diverse conference with related to qualitative research, be it in the content as well as with regard to methodology. Okay, so I think now, Angela, it's your turn again.
As you will see, there were the workshops in the morning, the keynote lectures, the 12 symposia. There are 21 thematic sessions with 72 oral presentations and 27 posters. We would like to take this opportunity to thank here the International Committee. Next slide, please. The photos, as you see, are here. And also the National Committee in Malta, who supported us by reviewing the abstracts and the posters which were submitted for the poster competition. Before moving on to the welcome by the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Health and by the Rector of the University of Malta, may I highlight a few of the events that are particularly important. This evening, we invite you to join us. There will be the book launch for Qualitative Research Methods in Mental Health, edited by Professor Borcsa and Professor Willig, and it will take place at 6:45 p.m. this evening. Another event is that for the first time this year, we are introducing an audience poster award, where you can vote for your favorite poster by lunch break on Friday. So we invite you to do so. You have to rate them by choosing 1 to 5 stars. On Friday, we decided to give you also a social program online, and we chose the highly awarded acclaimed film by Rebecca Cremona, Simshar, which if you look at the booklet, you will get more information, won 15 awards from all over the world. It was co-written and directed by Rebecca, who kindly accepted to be interviewed by me. There will be the interview at 7:30, followed by the film. A meeting will also take place on Friday at 11:30 at 1:30, sorry, during the lunch break to determine where the next conference will take place. And we invite all those interested in hosting the conference to attend the meeting. Last but not least, may I thank the workshop presenters for their marvelous contributions. I was there this morning. It was really interesting. They do all this pro bono. So we wish you a good conference experience, and we hope to meet you again throughout the conference. Maria, would you like to say something about the network tables and the...
Yes, maybe just to add to Angela's contribution. There are, as you have seen on the conference platform, a lot of tools, useful tools, be it the media library and also the networking tables where you can meet colleagues, you can offer a networking table or join one. You saw maybe when you connected that you can write down on your profile in what topics you are interested. And yes, we would like to encourage you to use this. This is something this online platform offers us. Instead of joining a lunch physically together, you could join lunch virtually together in a networking table. So thank you, Angela.
Yes, and now I welcome the Deputy Prime Minister, who has sent us a video message and sent his warm welcome.
For too many years, the responsibility of maintaining mental well-being has been placed squarely on the shoulders of individuals. So it was considered to be of good character if you had a stiff upper lip, if you had broad shoulders, if you could just get on with it. Consequently, when there was a failure of mental well-being, then people were looked at as if they were weak, or as if there was a failure in dealing or in coping. We now know that the society, and in countries like Malta, where the state is very active in the social sphere, the society and the state have a strong role in providing frameworks for support and for empowerment to make sure that each and every one of us enjoy mental well-being. It's not just a question of something that the individual needs to take care of himself, but it's something that when there is the need, society is there for the rest of us. In the same way that society is there for all of us when we have problems with our mental health. Just in the same way as we expect the state to be there for us, to support us, to empower us when we are looking after our physical health and our physical well-being. If there is one single factor which can dispel myths, which can bring about change, it's hard scientific fact. And hard scientific fact comes about after hard-won research, after long hours of study and of coming together and of discussion. It's therefore a great honor for me to be actually opening this research seminar, these research seminars over the next few days here in Malta, because here in Malta over the last few years now we have embarked on a program of change in attitude on our mental health care. We have launched a national mental health strategy for the years 2020-2030, whereby we are now focusing more on community care rather than hospital care, where we are now focusing more on preventive situations rather than only looking after mental health when there is a breakdown in mental well-being, and where we are working together to make sure that we all enjoy our mental well-being as much as possible. Change is never easy. However, I have to thank the professionals and I have to thank the carers and the associations representing patients here in Malta who have all come together and who have now embarked on this project to bring mental care and mental well-being on the same par as mainstream medicine for the years to come. I thank you for being here. I thank you for coming to Malta. I thank you for participating in this important seminar, and I wish you well for the rest of this conference. Thank you and good morning.
Yes, we are here symbolically in Malta. I'd like to thank we thank the Deputy Prime Minister for his message, and now Professor Alfred Vella, Rector at the University of Malta, to welcome you to the conference.
Greetings to all participants and presenters from all over the world to this important conference on mental health. It would have been preferable had I to meet with you at our Valletta campus. The university has a little while ago celebrated its 250th anniversary. And the Valletta campus is our original seat of the university. Would have been nicer had you been there in Valletta to also enjoy this city while you are in Malta. But I guess the pandemic put paid to that, and we have to adapt. We are glad that you are actually studying this theme, because mental health has been an issue also to university students. And I suspect that for our international community of students, every 1 in 10 of ours is in fact an international student. I suspect that for these students, the stress that has come as a result of the pandemic is even greater than for our local students. So the results that you will be generating and discussing are of particular interest to us. We have recently enhanced the counseling services that we give, psychological counseling and even psychiatric were necessary to our students and staff at the university because we felt that we needed to be more supportive to people, especially the students, because in any case, even under the best of times, the university is not the least of environments that are free of stress. Studying, taking exams is stressful in any case. So add to that the problems we have had to face, and it becomes important that we need to focus more and be more supportive to persons during these times. I guess we can say that we are seeing the light at the end of this long dark tunnel of COVID-19. Let's augur that it will not be long before we are in a post-COVID era, but I am sure that even in those times, mental health will remain a challenge, and conferences like this will be important going forward. I wish you the best of luck on your work, and well, let's hope for better times. Thank you.